Oh, hello, how you doing? Today's Wednesday, May 14th. Yeah, May 14th, 2014. Today is push day today, and there really isn't much different for today than what I described for last week, which is where I would need to get more upper pec activation and just get a little bit more balancing of my chest development now. Going into this last show and then going into the next off season, and then we'll see how everything develops from there. But yeah, I'm in the empty room in the house right now, just practicing my pose and kind of just doing a body check really quick, just kind of see where I'm at. So I'll show you guys really quick where my body is. Boom! I got the light coming down on me, so I still have the lines. I'm holding water, so yeah. So I still got the shape and stuff, which is pretty good. I'm around 133. Yeah, probably like 133 right now. So pretty good stuff. So this week, I'm not too focused on cardio, but I should start. I think it's lighting better here, but I should start maybe shedding back on macros just a little bit, but little by little, because I don't want to like immediately start jumping down or depleting down to depleting down to back to my first show weight, which was 127. I don't want to get down that far. I actually want to come into this show a little bit more fuller, so I could afford to up the calories a little bit, but I still need to get through things like peak week. Still need to get through that. So, but I still got a long ways out to go. So, but right now, still lifting my frequency 5 days a week, and cardio, like mandatory cardio right now, is at least 2 days a week, and I'm doing cardio on my rest days. I've been doing HIIT cardio. And speaking about cardio on the rest days, that means I'm going into the gym, or at least I'm exercising every single day of the week. And I don't mind that, to be honest, because I feel like even on a rest day, I could do a lot more, like do something, even if it's not, something high intensity, like, weight training and stuff like that. I just need to be able to go out and do something, walk around the neighborhood or something, or, like I said, go into the gym and just do whatever. Like yesterday, I did abs, or I moved abs from, Monday to Tuesday, Monday to yesterday. So I did abs yesterday, and then I did cardio. So I felt good about that. But I wasn't really like super weight training or anything. I wasn't really focused on, doing like back stuff or chest stuff. It was just abs, cardio, and get out. So that's kind of been that's what I'm kind of making the mandatory from right now. Maybe next week I'll add cardio, a little bit more cardio in. We'll kind of feel it out. But macro wise, I'm losing weight slowly but surely. My weight goes up because of the refeed. But now that I got a little bit of cardio here and there, I'll slowly start adding it in, and then the weight will start dropping, and then we'll see how I can manipulate the calories from there. And so let's hit the gym. There needs to be a little bit more light in this room, but I'm okay with that. So today is Thursday, leg day. It's about 11, maybe close to 11:30 right now in the morning, and I just got home from the bank really quick, the bank at the post office, and pretty much just to mail out my my competition fee for the show coming up, because I've been lazy about it. So let's see what I want to talk about for today. Leg day today. I'm going to try to keep the blueprint of what I've been doing with my workouts so far, because I've really been thinking about my workouts, and I feel like I'm just packing on too much. So I'm just going to kind of stick with the, compound movement, one auxiliary, one accessory, and it should be good. And then I can move on to the next set. So like with legs today, I say like I could do squats, and then I can move on to maybe leg press, and then I could do my leg extensions afterwards, and then I could head into the hamstring glute stuff, sumos, Romanians, some leg curl of some sort, and then calves. And then today I'm actually doing abs today, so it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We'll see. We'll see if I am capable of doing apps today. If not, I'll do it tomorrow. So just to sit down really quick, Diablo 3 just got or just started to hold a event weekend or event week actually, where you have a legendary. You pretty much increase legendaries. Like some weekends, like one weekend we had increased experience gain, and then the pre-launch, like I don't know, a couple weeks before that we had a good maybe 3 week long increased experience time, and so today or this week is a increased legendaries. Oh boy! So I plan to play World of Warcraft this weekend for a bit. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing this for a week and doing this for the whole event and get my legendaries because right now, last night I managed to get my Akarat's helmet, my Akarat set helmet, and so I have 3 pieces right now. Technically, I could wear a 4 piece, but I lose out on survivability, so I need to rethink my gear setup to get survivability, I guess. But but yeah, I think that's actually kind of cool. So I'm gonna kind of milk that as much as I can. So World of Warcraft. I just want to mention that I resubbed to World of Warcraft just to kind of see what Mist and Pandaria is like. There was a sale like way back, maybe like a couple weeks back, where the standard complete edition, pretty much vanilla up until Cataclysm, you can buy that for like what was it, $20 or something like that. And Mist and Pandaria, it was like 50% off, so I got it for $10. Add that to my account, should be cool. And so I decided to play for a month just to kind of give it a shot because I still read up on World of Warcraft here and there, but I don't exactly, I never exactly like the changes of the healing scheme from going to Cataclysm and then the changes going into Mist of Pandaria, and even my experience right now because I'm geared up for it, and healing is pretty meh. I don't know. It's changed so much that I can't really get used to it. And I was a progression raider back in Wrath of the Lich King and Cataclysm, so it's definitely a big change. So I think if I ever wanted to get back into World of Warcraft, I'd probably just be a straight up DPS just to make things easier on me. That way I don't feel so much stressful about being a healer. But yeah, it's definitely there's a lot of things changed. And content wise, like I said, content wise, coming from a guy who was progression raider, quit before Mists of Pandaria, coming back just to kind of see how things change. It's definitely different in a way that I feel like I'm like force fed gear, I just got to put the work into it. And I could skip a lot of things and just head straight into a raiding scene, that's kind of boring, to be honest. Like I didn't earn my way to get there because like here's the situation right now. Usually with a lot of content patches, there's always like a new quest hub associated with the new raid, and then what happens is like a lot of players start migrating to the new quest hub, and that's where you grind either like rep to get gear and such like that and stuff before you could that way you get higher level item level gear in order to do like the good stuff. And so what happens with me at this moment is the new area Timeless Isles, or the current area Timeless Isles, basically when you're a fresh 90, all you gotta do is just farm that area for these chests, these treasure chests that you can get there, and it doesn't matter if you die or not. Just kind of just go in there and like suicide, just get the chest, and you have a chance to get a Timeless Isle token. And that token, even though you're going up against RNG, that token could give you item level 496 items, like easy. Even though they're random stats on them, aside from the main stat you're rolling for your spec, it's I feel like that was stupid easy compared to say running 5-mans where you get gear first before you could get into a raid and such like that, or at least do 5-mans before you start getting into looking for raid. Here I could skip 5-mans entirely and then go into looking for raid because of the gear that I've been getting from what's it called? The gear that I've been getting from Timeless Isles. I'm like, what? I skipped content. to get into the raiding scene. And I think for me at this point, I don't want to be stuck to a raiding schedule, or I don't want to get addicted to raiding. So looking for raid is a good alternative for me, but it comes to some point where like I might be addicted, and then I'm going to start wanting to raid. I don't want that to happen because I'm more of a pick up, put down gamer now these days. My attention is elsewhere. Like with the bodybuilding stuff. So I don't want to spend too much time playing a game like World of Warcraft, or to get on a raid schedule. I don't want to get back into that scheme of things. So that's why I'm only giving it a month, but I'm enjoying my time. It's games like these, the MMOs, that you have to kind of find yourself a little bit like of a small project in order to kind of get the ball rolling and to get your money's worth to pay for an MMORPG that has a monthly subscription. So that's just my philosophy. So I have projects in the game. But right now, Diablo 3, that this increased legendary chance drop for a week. Yeah, that kind of hinders plans. So that's out of a four-ish weeks, month. One of those weeks is already gone because of Diablo 3. So, oh well. But I already got my paladin to 90 anyways. So I got my money's worth. All right, just got off work, and my weekend starts right now. So, oh yeah, gotta head home. Gonna eat a snack. It's getting hot. Summer's coming up, and usually I don't leave my window cracked open in my car because I kind of like it. Coming into the car and it's just like steaming hot. I kind of like that feeling. I feel like I'm the only person in the world that loves that feeling. Everyone else hates it. So I don't know. It's just me. It's just me. Anybody else like that? So yeah, it feels really good. All right, I just got home. I got some mail ready in for me. Let me show you really quick. So I got a mini pocket tripod with a cell phone cradle. So this is the cell phone cradle I've been actually looking forward to the most. But I got this on sale. I see I bought it off mono price. So obviously that it's gonna be pretty cheap. But yeah, now I actually have a tripod, and especially just the cradle, so I could actually do something with my phone, which I've been using to not only film the vlogs, but also to film some of the recent workout footage as well. Now that I could actually fasten it down to something, fasten it down to something and actually like not take a lot of time to set up, and then actually record footage. So yeah, I'm actually pretty proud of that. And plus, the cradle is also screw-in, or how do I put it, female adapter. I could actually use the old GorillaPad or GorillaPod to use that in case I want to hang it out, like I don't know, on like some pole or something like that. Get like a cool angle, artistic, blah blah blah. But so I can use it on that, so I can switch in between those tripods. Because right now, let me show you. So that's Diablo. That's Diablo screen focus. I hate the new camera app update. That autofocus really sucks. But here's the old pocket camera that I use for pretty much most of the first year vlogs before I switched over to my camera phone. So the reason why I have been using this is it doesn't have so much of a wide angle when or wide lens angle when I record myself, and plus when I record myself I definitely look big-headed. But the treads on the screw here started to go out, so it doesn't really fasten in place when I use the GorillaPod. So I can't really set this up correctly, but now that I got this, obviously I can use my phone now a lot more better and more efficient. Bam! What's up? I'm actually using the tripod for once because I don't know, I just wanted to use it. And my room doesn't have a lot of light since it's evening soon, so I turned on my lamp really quick. But yeah, today is Sunday. Today is lower body power day, or what's supposed to be lower body power day. Now, it's something that I'm doing wrong, because this is like the third week in a row where I was going into this lower body power day, and I could not squat for the dear life of me. Like last week was bad. Last week was bad, but at least I was able to do a little bit of squatting. But this week, or not this week, but just now, just a bit ago, I could not warm up for the dear life of me. Like it's like I just could not get the stretch down. So that itself like threw me off my game, and I decided after that I should stretch a little bit more, and I stretched and warmed up properly going into the squats, and just for some reason I couldn't squat. So I don't know, it's something that I'm doing, and maybe it's just the weekend that's kind of screwing me up, but just like my habits. I mean, what I'm doing in the weekends, but yeah, it's kind of irritating that I can't get a proper lower body session, without having to go in there, figure out something's messed up about me, and then I gotta do something else on the fly. So like today, I actually did my workout backwards. So I started off with all the accessory work, the accessory isolation work. Then, as I started to feel really good, I put a little volume on the sets on those accessory works. As I started to feel a little bit better as far as the stretch goes, then I started going into the compound movements. Even that itself, I couldn't really salvage today's workout. That's how bad it was. But I did manage to get some leg pressing in, and progressed up in weight slowly as the stretch started coming back to me. But even right now, as I'm sitting down, like I can still feel it that I can't really fully stretch out. So it sucks. As I got through it, once the leg press was done, I went over and did some sumo deadlifts. And just because the amount of time I had left, I only did like 2 sets of sumo, and then I switched to doing some heavy stiff leg deadlifts. Now I haven't done heavy stiff leg deadlifts in a while because I've been working more on the technique, but I managed to get 3 sets in. But then the gym was closing because I took too long stretching, and I had to skip the calves for the day, which I'll make up later in the week. But yeah, today sucked ass. But that doesn't give me an excuse to like stop training while in the second prep, because I still got to make sure that I'm doing something. But it just feels like today being a refeed day, and today was supposed to be a really big heavy lifting session today, I screwed up again for like the second week in a row. So god damn it. Pretty much this week I'm going to drop my carbs I'm going to anchor it around 280 carbs, maybe 275, depending on how I'm feeling. So whichever one of those anchors, and hopefully keep everything else roughly the same. Maybe fats will drop by like 1 or 2 grams or something like that, and protein it's as well will drop a couple of grams. But yeah, I'm gonna start lowering down my carbs this for the next 6 days, refeed, and then next week will also be another carb drop. And my refeed days I'm thinking about as I get through the competition or these prep weeks for the second show, the refeed carbs, I guess, like the total numbers that I'm eating, that'll eventually start to maybe lower just a tad bit. I don't know, we'll see. But it'll start to be more relevant as I get, maybe like next 2 or 3 weeks or something like that. That's when it starts to be relevant. But then again, that's already like the halfway point. So yeah, it'll definitely be relevant. But hopefully the rest of the week will be all right. It kind of always has been like that, because usually, like last week, this day was more like, okay, I messed up, so let's work hard next week. And then it was kind of hard to recover for the next, lifting sessions, but I worked my ass off. But now that, I'm in mind to start cutting, well, I'm going to start cutting. Hopefully I'll be able to maintain my strength and the size that I've been trying to put on a little bit for this show. But we'll see. But yeah, I still try to project myself to be like maybe 130, for this show, because I personally don't want to be 127 again, so unless I have to, but we'll see. Also this week, I'm going to try and incorporate some post-workout cardio this time. So all last week I only had 2 cardio sessions on the rest day, and they were HIIT cardio. Now I want to slowly introduce a little bit more cardio into the routine, so I want to try to get at least maybe like 1 or 2 post-workout sessions this week, and just to get used to like getting cardio back into the regimen again. So that way, this week I'll have 4 sessions of cardio. So it's not full blown, but at this point I don't really need so much cardio just because of how lean I am right now. But since my calories are higher than they were with the last show, especially carbs in this case, because I want to try to keep my carbs high. Maybe a little bit more cardio doesn't hurt. Maybe at some point I'm going back to like full blown 7 day cardios. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm frustrated, and I'm just gonna eat. So I'll see everybody for next time. And yeah, the show's getting close, but these follies and stuff like that happen, you just need to make sure that you kind of get yourself back up again because you don't want to quit. Don't want to quit whatsoever. Okay. I'm hungry.